Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, happy Tuesday. Let's see what we got going on for today. I do not know the name of these, but I gravitated towards them. We also got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and higher beings, please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got found. Number 5, trust what lies ahead. I'm hearing music again. Hold on. Searching and searching for someone to save my soul. Ooh, ooh, I was swept up in a wave, swept up in a wave. Then I heard you say my name, yeah, 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 yeah. Lost, I was lost till you loved me. Now I'm found, now I'm found, now I'm found. Yeah, you took me to a place. It was safe, it was sound, 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 sound. Lost, I was found. Lost and found. I was so broken, my heart was an empty space. Till I saw your face, saw your face, saw your face. Whose face did you see, Pisces, or are you gonna see? Like that's I don't know the tenses here, Pisces. That double sun's here. Something is coming out, something is rising, something new is happening for you. And a lot of times sun means happiness, it means peace, it means getting over some type of difficult situation. I do see here, Pisces, where there is a feeling of being lost. This is a feeling of not seeing or being able to see where you're headed. And then 4 of Swords right next door, it's unrest. It's not being at peace with the situation. And 9 of Wands, it feels like almost like when you gave up, that's when you were found. Okay, I get it. So when you gave up, that's when you were found. So I'm going to tell you a personal story. So that song says I was swept up in a wave, right? So yeah, I had a situation once where I got swept up by the wave and I was in the ocean and I was in one of those things where you just can't get out of, and I'm there paddling away and getting tired. So I gave up. And I went, it was so exhausting. Like swimmers, my goodness, you guys have energy. But I did not have that. I don't have that type of endurance in the ocean. So I laid on my back and I looked up at the sky and then I said, you got me, God, because that's all I had left. And I was in a place kind of like an unrest and like, I couldn't fight it anymore. So I'm not saying this is what happened to you. It's an energy, Pisces. And I'm using myself as an example. So when I looked up at the sky and I gave up, all of a sudden this big orange raft just hit me in the side of my shoulder. right on my shoulder. And I was like, oh. So I looked back up at the sky. I'm like, thank you, God. And I grabbed the raft. And yeah, like I knew it was him. How is, you just know. There's things that you just know. So I think for you guys, Pisces, it's when you stop fighting something, when you stop going against that current, when you stop, when you trust him more, when you just give it to him, that's when you're going to be found. You accept it. You got to accept it. There's an acceptance here, a not resisting to a situation here, Pisces. You just have to accept it because that's what's going to lead you to being found. Trust what lies ahead. Trust that even if I would have drowned, let's just say, thank God I didn't, and thank God I'm here. But even if I did, I still trusted him in what he wanted for me. And I love that song because that song expresses that so clearly. That was by Maroon 5. And it also, the sound. It did feel like this, like you don't even hear the sound anymore. I don't know if he had that experience that he would know that, Pisces, but yeah, it's like you lose all sound. I don't know if that's like a thing for you, like stop hearing things. Just get quiet, get real still, get real quiet. Do you see this? Like in this photograph, which is absolutely beautiful. She is butt naked, sitting in front of the sun with her hands out. Just, that's it. It's just her and the universe and God and the world. Nothing else. And that's what I'm feeling. If you want to be found, Pisces, stop resisting. Start accepting. That's what I'm feeling here, whatever the situation is, and you'll see a turn of events in your life. All right, let's see. What should I pull? Let's pull a few of these. This is Golden Insights Oracle by Maruka X. Yeah, you took me to a place. It was safe. It was sound. Oh, he'll fill you up. If your heart was so broken, it felt like an empty space, he will fill you up. And this isn't like just about God, because I know not everyone believes, but if you just like believe in a higher power, you just let go for a minute, for a little bit, even for a little bit, I promise you, you'll see him instantly. Spirit, tell me more. Like it. We got Clover, 3 people, an anchor. Am I not feeling? Look, there's an anchor. Anchor is associated with water. This is how this stuff kind of comes together. You pick it up from the ethers, and then the card sometimes like, you're on it. So, hold on. For some reason, I'm doing the fingers like this. And I know this is like when you pull information. If you ever see the statues or the hierophants or any of these things, they're pulling information from a higher power. It's like lifted up. I don't know if it's asking you to sit there and meditate like this, or you have been. I'm not really sure. Either way, I am feeling that that connection to receiving. So I don't know. All right, we got Clover. Good fortune, luck is on your side, prosperous relationship, prosperity conscious. You're going to see some type of good luck, Pisces, in your life, in your relationships. People can say that, in that situation I got lucky or it was something else. But, either way, you do have the feeling of you are blessed and you are lucky and you know that your life is going to get better. I do feel it here, Pisces, prosperous relationships, prosperity consciousness, like you're looking forward to something better and something good in your life. A 4-leaf clover, if you ever actually search for one, you'll never find it, right? It's so hard. If any of you have found 4-leaf clovers, let me know, because when I was younger, I used to search for them, never found one, never. I forgot, somebody I knew did one time, but when you stop searching, I think that's what it's saying, you're going to find one. When you stop seeking something, that's when you find something. That's when you find what you're looking for. But there has to be like giving up on this thing. Like I'll give you an example. Like let's say like you want this prosperous relationship, and you're kind of like forcing, or you're seeking, or you're trying to control in any way this person or this situation, which I know you guys are not, but I'm just giving it as an example. Then it like resists, right? Like it gets even further away from you. But if you just like, okay, I accept this, I accept what's going on here, and I'm not resisting it, and I'm gonna let God kind of dictate and fix my life. That's when I feel like you'll have more prosperity in that relationship, because I think that person's gonna turn around and be like, why are you not looking for me no more? Is there something wrong with me? They start asking the right questions, like, why did Pisces pull for me? You're right. Yes, there is something wrong. And Pisces is tired of trying to chase you or tell you what's wrong. They'd rather just give up. That says a lot when a person just gives up on you. It's like, okay, I can't do you no more. It's like you really got to do some soul searching. Like, why? But if you're always there, if you're always showing them that you care, it's like they just won't. They'll just continue being their reckless selves. Or at work too, whatever this is. But when you show people you don't give a F, you don't care anymore, and you really mean that, because you can't fake that. There's an energy with people that fake that, and you're like, you do care. I ain't buying it. You love me. But when you really don't, and they really feel it, I promise you, they will look inside of themselves, and they will drive themselves insane trying to figure out what did they do. We'll go deeper. We got 3 people here. It says third party, love triangle, outside interference, and external factors. There's a whole lot of people that have something to say, people with opinions about maybe your situation or another person's, but I can feel it doesn't just have to be 3. And it doesn't just have to be sexual. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It's just people that they have a lot to say. They have a lot of opinions. And only you and God know, only you and universe know what really is going on and what really happened or what really the situation is. So I don't care what people say. It's just judgmental. It's just they see snapshots of your life and they think they know. Yeah. They hear certain phrases, certain things, and they think they know. We'll go deeper. All right, I got anchor. It says security, safety, achieving stability, unwavering dedication, a strong bond, and enduring. I think you guys found the love of your life. For some of you, it's yourself. For a lot of you, it's going to be you and God, you and the universe, you and your angels and your spirit guide. Look at that. I love the way her hands are out. Like, let me feel this. Like, I do. I feel like you guys are feeling some type of miracle moment, some type of blessing, the light on you, shining on you. Things that people wouldn't really understand what is happening to you. They'll judge it, of course. They always do. Why not? Security and safety, Pisces. I think that's something you are asking God for. I feel it. You never really felt safe around certain people. Let's go deeper, Pisces. Let's see what else. Spirit, tell me more. Ooh, the memories. All right, so I'm hearing, I've been hearing the song, it's the Maroon 5 as well, too. My goodness. Cheers to the ones that we love. That we have. Cheers to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you. For some of you, this is definitely a mother figure. Look at that. It could be mother, grandmother, don't know, but look at that, the memories. Because the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you. Everybody hurts sometime, everybody hurts sometime, hey. No, they never left you, Pisces. They never will leave you. Never. Never. Too many good memories. You got protection, Pisces, and there is a big motherly figure here. Some of you are maybe children, because this is about children, and Empresses too, because a lot of times, you know, it's a pregnancy thing. So I don't know, some of you are be very careful for the ones that can get pregnant or get someone pregnant, because that is like, wow, you may meet the love of your life in this child. Wow. It's like you were lost and are lost. Then you love me, now I'm found, now I'm found, now I'm found. Yeah, you took me to a place, it was safe, it was sound. That makes sense. That makes sense. Sometimes you make your love of your life, or you create them. That's not for everyone, but that is a strong energy here for a lot of you. You know, it's funny because a lot of people fight pregnancies and probably had bad experiences themselves and question their abilities to be, you know, better. But you definitely have it, Pisces. You're going to give that child a lot of love, and that child will also give you a lot of love as well, if it's about a child. For some of you, it's about a mother. But yes, the love of your life. You never experienced a love like this before. I am hearing faith. I never knew there was a love like this before. All right, Pisces. So be careful, because if that's not your intentions, it is a beautiful thing, but it's also bittersweet. To be honest, it is bittersweet. It is a lot of work. But if you do and you're on your way, you're going to have some type of love, Pisces, that you have never seen before in your life. All right, let's get into this, Clover. Yes, 9 of Pentacles. Good fortune. That's what I'm talking. Woo! Yes, Pisces. You are on a roll. So 9 of Pentacles, you know, she's on her own. She's doing her own thing. She detached from all these demonic forces that were holding her back from her dark side, whether this had to do with drugs, alcohol, or just people who their toxic behaviors, which I did kind of feel. I just felt like an energy of people that they cause their own problems, and when they come around you, it's like that's all they talk about, that's all they bring to the table, that's all they have to offer, you know. And I do feel a detachment from it, like I can be by myself and I could do a lot better, you know. And sometimes you don't realize it, because sometimes when you're with this person or this job or situation, it's like you don't see it because you're too busy fighting this attachment, working for this attachment, right? So you don't really see it. But by some miracle or some blessing, a lot of times you may not always see it that way in the beginning, but eventually it starts showing, like, what was I doing there? Why was I fighting for this? Why was I resisting this? When I let go, everything got better. Do you believe that people are bad luck? Some of them are. Some of them are, Pisces. And it's interesting why I got that good fortune there. If you ever notice, Pisces, when you're with someone, things just keep going wrong. It just keeps going wrong. And then when you're not with them, things just start like, wow, why is everything kind of happening for me again? You know, like, why are things just like, was I lucky? That's why I always feel like it's not luck, it's being blessed. And in some way you were blessed, some way you let go of some type of attachment and you were able to prosper. I love the birds. You know, birds are messengers. So I could see you getting your messages. I can hear, like, you're hearing things more clearly. Maybe you didn't have that bird. No. All you had was here, like what this person was wanting or thinking. confusing. And then you were there fighting for it, working with it. You were working with it. Yeah, that's what you were working with. All right, let's go to this 3 people. I'm sorry, guys. The 3 of Cups, Pisces. Yeah, people always got something to say. 6 of Wands. See, it's a private conversation. What was going on with you is so spiritual, and it's so cleansing, and no one's really going to truly understand what is happening in your life. So I just want you to know that first and foremost. So sorry, guys. So we do again with the 3s, right? And then we got the 6 of Wands. There's someone here that's very fair weather, meaning that they go wherever the drinks are flowing. I keep seeing drinks. Like, drinks are flowing is a analogy for a lot of abundance. You know, like, there's a lot of champagne, there's a lot of toasting that's going on, celebration. But I don't love the 3 and then with the 3, because it makes me feel like they're fair weather people. When times are good, that's when they're there with you. But when times are bad, you know, you didn't receive the security or the safety that you may have wanted or needed at that time. So I am feeling that first and foremost. But let's see what else. Yeah, I just keep feeling like people want some form of attention now from you, or they want some type of recognition from you. I think they're trying to save their soul. I'm hearing that song, "Who will save your soul?" I do. I feel like they're trying to save their soul at this time. They may be feeling something. Something that I'm getting here. Hold on, Pisces. They may be feeling like they're crossing over. I don't know if they're unwell or they're sick or something's going on with them. And it's like they're trying to make amends. But I don't know why I got the fair weather. Like, it's like I don't know. I can't explain it. It's like something's happening with them in their life that they're afraid of what's going to happen if they die, or if they're, you know, I don't know. There's something going on here. So they're thinking a lot about being a part of this drinks that are overflowing. Remember, cheers to the ones that we have. Cheers to the ones that we lost on the way. Because the drinks bring back all the memories. Someone feels like life may be too short to be in the outs with you. This could be you as well. Like, you may be feeling that in some way, or somebody could be feeling that. Like, they're starting to recognize that life is too short to be filled with hate or anger or animosity. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to make some type of appearance. But I got to tell you, I felt where the drinks are flowing, that's where they're going to be. Where the celebration is, that's where they're going to be. That could be you too. I don't know. Let's do one more. Cheers. Wow, Pisces. This is the card of miracles. This is the card of super stardom. It's like somebody wants to be part of the group. Somebody wants to be part of the miracle. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know. But that is a lot of celebration and recognition and superstardom. This could have something to do with social media, Pisces, because these two are my social media cards. But yeah, it's just, there's a lot of celebration, but just be careful, because at the very first thing I felt was fair weather people. So be very careful. Remember who you are. Remember the core people. Remember your group. Something that's coming to mind was who did I hear? I heard who was this? It was I think he was a rapper, but I don't remember. And he said, man, it gets real boring when you become rich. And they were like, what? Like, what do you mean? And it's like when you're rich, you just like buy swag. You just buy the happy times, you know, like you, like, for example, okay, so yeah, no, you just buy the happy times, you buy the swag. Why? Because you kind of lost your soul. Um, so you buy somebody else's soul. Like he was referring to like art, like you know how artists like paint something beautiful and they put their heart and their soul into it and they put it up in a wall, and then you know some rich person comes and says, I'm gonna buy your soul. And so they buy the swag, they buy with the meaning of the painting, and they put it on their wall, right? And it's boring. That's what the rapper was saying. That's boring because that's not your soul. You're just buying it. Like, where's yours? So that's kind of what I'm feeling here, Pisces. Like, be very careful. You don't want to buy people's love. You don't want to lose yours in the process of all this winning. There's a lot of winning here for you. And I don't see, it's not, listen, the star and the six do come with some form of financial gain, but it's more like recognition. It's more celebrating the good times in your life. Like you're going through a chapter of being happy again. So that's more so what I'm getting here. Celebrations, cheering, you know, being in a better place than you were, you know, a few years ago. So I just feel like just remember who you are. Remember what made you. Remember never to lose your soul in these happy moments of celebration. Like always come back to your roots and what made you like this, what made you hungry, what made you real. Like where's your soul? Like, which I see it coming out again. I definitely seen it. But maybe you lost it and this is where you found it. You were so broken, your heart was an empty space. You were alone till you saw their face, saw your face. Yes. You're not losing it ever again. All right, let's get into that anchor. King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Your soul. Security, safety, achieving stability, unwavering dedication, a strong bond, and enduring. Okay, I'm going back to that painting because I think it makes sense now. Um, you know that cliche that everything that you need is inside of you? It's not a cliche. Anytime that you need to make more money, anytime that you need to put on paper, kind of like the artist, like that put their heart and soul in a painting and put it out there, you know, it's inside of you. You just have to bring it out. Like you're always going to have a way of making money. You just have to be very in tune with your spirit and your soul. This is a very soulful reading, Pisces. Like, it's not going to come by the opinions or by what other people want you to do. Your safety, your security is always going to come from never losing your spirit, never losing the essence of who you are, always being 100% authentic and real. And I know a lot of you are going to say, but I am. And it's like, yes, you are. But a lot of times there's people that interfere with that. Remember the boring person that I felt? That not boring, the boring person that the rapper talked about and said that, you know, they got so rich that they started buying other people's work of arts. You know, they spend so much money so that they could buy, and it works with clothing too. Like when those people buy expensive brands and, You know, maybe before you were more creative, like you were more creative on how you dressed, you know. And this could be you, this could be somebody else. I don't know. It's just energy, so I'm pushing it out. So I do feel that never lose sight of that. Always know whenever you, and there's going to be moments in your life when you're always in this energy of losing yourself. Come back to yourself. Come back to yourself, Pisces. Ask yourself, does this align with my spirit and my soul? Is this who I am? Am I speaking from the heart? Let me get one more. There's something here about you being very silent in situations that maybe you shouldn't be so silent in, but let's see one more. Ace of Cups. You need to share your heart. People don't know who you are because you don't share your heart, Pisces. You kind of, I know you. You keep to yourself. You know how it goes sometimes talking to people, exposing that you're like the kindest soul in the world. But sometimes there's a vulnerability that does need to come out from you. Use discernment with that because I know there's vultures out there. But there is a feeling here like somebody needs to hear what is in your heart. Maybe there's a piece of art that needs to be expressed. Maybe there's a book that needs to be written. Maybe there's a side of you that is not taking the forefront of your life at this time that it needs to come out. And it doesn't need to be done about money. It needs to be done about your spirit and your soul. It's dying to come out, Pisces. When I tell you that's going to hit like a wow, that's a star, that's genuine, that's real, then the money follows, prosperity follows, Pisces. But there's something here you're still kind of hiding about who you really are, what you've really been through, what you really think, how your spirit really goes. Why? Because we've been judged a lot. I get it. When you lose that fear, something really big happens for you, and that's what I'm feeling here. All right. Let's see. What advice do we have for Pisces? The world, the universe, Pisces, I'm feeling it. Closing a chapter, Knight of Cups. All right, one more. There's a person here, and I have to be honest with you, that you're going to close a chapter with. It's time. Like there's staying in that rough waters. It's just too much, Pisces. There's the waters again. I feel there is a lot of water, but yes, I could see it here with the anchor right next door. So I definitely see the advice, I guess, Pisces, is closing the chapter. If you feel like you're offering a lot of love and, not receiving the love in return, then it's time to move to a certain area of your life where things are more peaceful, more calmer, because that's where the prosperity leads. That's where you'll find your safety and your security. All right, let's do career and money. Same deck. 8 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, that's my God card. Page of Swords. I think when I get energy like this, it's like something consumes you, something takes over. And it's like God, it's the Holy Spirit, Was I doing the 2 fingers? Yes, I was. And here he is. And I knew the Hierophant does that. So yes, there is something here. You're going to be pulling information. Try meditating with these fingers. There's something big about that, Pisces. I don't know if you're already doing that. It's a mudra. Like, I'm not familiar with all this stuff. I just feel things and I push it out. So you're going to seek higher knowledge. and information. But I just feel like something is going to kind of take over, is going to work. You're going to be in this energy of overworking. And if you were going through a dry spell, Pisces, of working, your life is going to start picking up. There's going to be a lot more opportunity to make money, is what I'm getting here. And it does feel like the Holy Spirit is taking over, Pisces. Page of Swords is the energy of watching. It's the energy of snooping. I do feel like a lot of attention is going to be drawn to what you're doing and what's happening. How do you not look at a person who is possessed by the Holy Spirit? How do you not? How do you turn away from that? I'm going to keep the artist. Like, let's say that artist is putting their heart and soul on a canvas, and you can feel their heart and soul. Have you ever seen those people that paint? How much time and dedication and years sometimes they take for those paintings. It's intoxicating. It's beautiful. So that's what Spirit is asking of you today, is find it. Find your soul. People won't be able to look away. Of course, they're going to always have something to say, Pisces. Page of Swords, it's always like that. But I feel God in the middle. So your work is being protected. People will have to look on. And if they want to say something to you, they got to say it to God first, because God sees everything. He's protecting you at your job and your finances at this time. Just let the Holy Spirit take over. You got to find it first, though. Some of you have. Some of you will. All right. Let's do the Oshos to close this off. What is today's Tuesday? I'm taking it because I saw it, the Master. Sometimes if I see it, I take it. Did I say something about that? Like I don't know if I did, Pisces. Spirit, tell me more. Healing, trust, and the burden. We keep getting this burden card, FYI, Pisces. We keep getting it. Like, it just keeps coming out. This is the card of, like, having somebody ride you or ride on your coattails, or, you know, make you do the hard lifting or the hard work. Meanwhile, they're, like, coasting through life. Like, yeah, so get rid of that. That's what it's been saying. Get rid of that. Like, why make your life harder? You know, like, you're already, you know, trying to find, you know, your highest potential, trying to get more out of this life. Like, you don't need to hear other people's burdens or other people's problems, especially if they're the ones that are causing it for themselves and they're not acknowledging it. Like, you just, why? Like, you're broken. You're saying the same old tune and doing the same old thing. There's a hypocrisy that I'm feeling. There is definitely hypocrisy, Pisces. But whatever. Let's focus on the good. Remember, I was saying that there's an energy of you, everything that you need is inside of you, and it's not cliche. It's very true, especially here with the Master. Like, I see that ball of light, like the Hierophant. Like, you know, there's energy, there's stuff that's coming to you, there's information. Remember the two fingers? I think it's like this, but I'm not sure. Please look it up, because I'm not sure of anything. But I feel that. I feel information. I feel you finding your spirit, your soul, and never letting another person kind of interfere with your energy or your space. Everything is going to be original. Everything is going to be 100% through God, through you. So that is going to make people's heads turn, is what I'm feeling with that Page of Swords. Even the people that are not understanding or maybe didn't even like you, even them are going to start looking and paying attention to what you're doing and what's going on in your life. What is this healing? I'm gonna have to do one more. I don't understand it. We do have the trust here. I heard very clearly, don't trust anybody except for the information that you receive, Pisces. So make sure that whatever you are, when you're doing your meditations, when you're praying to God, you trust what God is telling you at that moment. See, I can guide you, I can help, I can pull things out, but at the end of the day, you have to be in your own situation, feeling out your own timeline and what God is telling you, what universe is telling you. And that's what I'm hearing, Pisces. Make sure you trust the one and only. There's something here, and I'm not getting it with this healing. Let's do one more. Maybe I'll get more. Adventure. Be very careful of not taking opportunities, because sometimes I can feel where you kind of closed off a little and you don't want other people's energies to rub off on you, or what's going on in their life, their bad luck, whatever, to rub off on you, that you kind of risk taking adventures. Sometimes certain people are sent in your life and they can help to heal you. So say yes to that person that may want to have a coffee with you, to maybe want to have to want to say something to you. I think yesterday's advice was like, but know your limits, so don't throw yourself completely out there. Know your limits on how much you can take a person, because sometimes people are sent to help to heal us. Sometimes it is worth you taking that adventure as opposed to you doing everything all by yourself. Somebody's got to learn here, Pisces, how to grow on their own. They've been riding you for so long. They've been enjoying the fruits of your labor, like not really doing the internal work that they need to do. Could be actual money as well too, but somebody's got to learn. This is the overall energy, and they're going to learn. I think once you connect to a higher power, it automatically happens where you become the master of how to help other people, and sometimes it's by letting that person, that child, or whoever this is, kind of get up and do it themselves. Stop doing things for people, Pisces. You're hindering it. I feel it. You're hindering their growth. I know we're like forever the people that always want to help and use discernment with that, but there's someone here that has just been riding you for a while. They need to know what it feels like. Number one, to not have you help, and number two, to do it themselves, so that they can get an idea of what you go through and what you have experienced and how it must have been to be you. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.